Anyways, guys, welcome back to it's underscore Jackie 62, guys. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. I'm going to be talking about a few stuff, and I might ruffle a few feathers, but I don't care. Don't care. There's a lot of stuff going on out there, and it has to stop. Stop killing the Jamaican women. Jamaican men, stop killing the Jamaican women. Anyways, guys, I don't know if you guys are aware of this British Jamaican woman that, let me get to the story, that her body was found in a shallow grave several days ago. And she was 64 years old. Husband supposed to be is 38 years old. She was found in a shallow grave, guys, DED, in a shallow grave, and it's presumably, they're saying that our people are suspecting her younger husband, which is 38 years old. He cannot be found to answer all of these questions. Anyways, guys, the way how they're saying that it happened is, I guess she came down from the UK, like she always does. She goes back and forth from Jamaica to the United Kingdom, which is England, or anyways, in Britain, someplace in Britain. They said that she also has a property down in the country area. I don't know if it's Westmoreland or some part of Jamaica, where she building up her property, and she also does her side business. When she is in Jamaica, she sells clothes on the beach. They're saying that she was a Rasta woman, okay? And she mostly sells clothes from Ghana, okay? Or those African type clothes. She sells them on the beach when she's in Jamaica. That's her business that she does when she's in Jamaica. Also, I don't know, they're saying that when she came down, he went and picked her up at the airport. They spent a night at the hotel. We don't know what happened at the hotel, if they did their ring-a-ting-a-ting-ting that night, or they ling-ling-ling. We don't know if that happened, or probably it did, or something must have happened why he probably got mad at her, or for some reason. Anyways, guys, I just think that something happened at that hotel that caused that man to K-I-L-L-E-D, okay? Allegedly, they're saying that her husband, he's the one that did this to her. Her grave was found close to her home. Apparently, when they woke up that morning after spending a night at the hotel, she said to him that she's supposed to be meeting a client, and he said that he dropped her off there to meet that person, and then later, a couple days later, he turned around and called her daughter in the UK and said to her daughter that I cannot find your mother, I cannot find my wife. Okay? That's what he said. But if you can't find your wife, or you're calling this lady's daughter and reporting that the mom is missing, why are you also missing? Why don't you join the police and find out who did this to your wife if you are not guilty of it? Okay, another part I've got to say about this now, that's one story. I'm going to jump into everything. I might be all over the place, but you guys going to get exactly what I'm trying to say. All right, now, so what I'm trying to say now is this. Rest in peace, R.I.P. for that lady. No woman deserve all that. But what I'm saying now, I notice older women, they are getting to a point where it seems as if they're not finding their own age group. They're turning to the younger men. Those are the cougars I'm talking about, the cougars. The 60, 70-year-old women, them that's going for the young boys them. I am saying now that that's kind of like robbing the cradle. And that's why you find out that most of these things are happening. You're 64 years old. Your husband or your boyfriend is 38, 22. How do you think that's going to work? Whenever time you see a young man that is interested in an older woman, it's always a reason for it. It's always a reason. Because if you're older, he's in his 20s, he's in his 30s, you're in your 60s or in your 70s, even though there might be some unusual cases where people are really in love. But most of the time for Jamaican men, when you see that happens, it's always because a woman has money. They feel like they're going to get help. They feel like that woman is going to come down and marry them so they can leave Jamaica and go to the UK. Maybe in this case, that's her husband, that they were married, I think earlier on this year, if I'm not mistaken. I think something went down at that hotel where he found out he probably not going to be able to go to the UK because allegedly they're saying that he has a criminal records all the way from the ceiling to the floor. They're saying that he's a gang member. He's also a wicked person that has done this before. And you find out that what these Jamaican women don't realize, the ones that lives in Canada, UK, and America is, you see those men that you are leaving from America to go to Jamaica to marry, the Jamaican women that's in Jamaica don't want those type of men. Those are riffraffs. But because you guys are up in Canada, America, and the UK, you guys don't live down here to see what goes on in Jamaica and to see how the people are moving down there. And because you have your situation in America, Canada, and UK, things not working out for you there because no men don't want you there, or probably they do, but you're telling yourself, oh, I'm going to have to go find me a man in Jamaica. Jamaica, ladies, cougars, Jamaica is not the same anymore. Things and times have changed. Ever since the pandemic, ever since social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of these sites, it's not. Don't think that back then in the days, back then in the days, people will wait for you at the airport. When are you coming? Oh, what can you do for me? They're not doing that no more. So since you left Jamaica so long ago, and you still have that inside of your head that, oh, my Jamaican men is that, they're not like that anymore. What you're going to be dealing with is like Rasta, the real good Jamaican women, them high-class, educated Jamaican women, them that has everything going on for them, would not look at garbage like those men. It's not going to. The real high-class Jamaican women, them do not go for Rastafarian men. That's not in the cards. The real high-class Jamaican women, them, at least when I was there, Rastafarian culture is a culture that had looked down on society women. They look down on that because the Rastafarians, certain women don't have any talk for certain things. Women can't cook when they're on their periods. Women cannot do certain things. Women this and women that. So you find out that the educated women, educated, sensible, decent Jamaican women will not go for a Rastafarian. They're going to go for the upper class guys. They're not going to mess with the Jamaican, with no Rastafarians. Who is going for the Rastafarians that I see right now is these white women that comes from the United States. They come from Canada, they come from UK. They come and they see these black Jamaican men with the dreadlocks and everything, and they feel that, ooh, this is really something different for me to go with. I'm a white woman. So you find out the Rasta men, them are more inclined to respect those type of women, because those type of women will come down from the States, Canada and UK and give them the attention. But a real Jamaican women, them that's back home, would not look at guys like those. I'm telling you, would not. They don't want the real Jamaican high class woman don't want no marijuana, no spliff burn around them. They don't want to hear about no ital food. They don't want to know about no men washing their head with marijuana water, no shampoo, no soap. They don't want to be smelling no perspiration. They don't want to be definitely not that. So what I'm saying to you ladies there, and I'm speaking in particularly to the cougars and the women them that love these young men. Be careful. They don't want you guys. They only want what's in your back. You older women are not ready for these younger boys, because number one, you're not going to be able to put they're not going to be able to put their cucumber down your throat. Okay? The young girls them now they are hip to everything. They are the one that has all the rhythms going. They can take the cucumber down in their throat, because if they get sick, they can bounce back right away. When they put the cucumbers down in your cougar's throat and you come down with all kinds of infection, sometimes you end up dying. It's not a chance that you're gonna survive. You don't know what's out there. It's not the same anymore. You cougars are not ready for these younger boys. Things and times have changed. They do all kinds of stuff. And most of you cougars are claiming that you guys are Christian and you this and you don't do that and you guys are not ready for these young boys. And like I said, they only want to use what's inside of your pocket, because not even your pum pum they want. And the reason why they don't want your pum pum, they can get a lot of that from the younger girls, a lot of that. So when they come to you and talking about, oh, I'm in love with you, I want to marry you, it's because they want to come to the United States, Canada and the UK. And you see, once you file for them and get them up, Canada and the UK and America, they're gonna come and they're gonna dance around you guys and they're gonna spin you guys' head and leave you and go get a younger girl. And guess what? You guys are gonna be in sorrow. Oh. I helped him. I did all of that for him. I gave him everything. And he took my money. He went with another girl. Listen. I'm telling you this right now. Pay attention. You guys are too desperate. Also, there's also another case again that I was watching on the Mix Up Boss, where there's another lady, but she was not an old girl, okay? She was the same age as him when they met. And they didn't have anything when they met. They stayed together and they built everything. Sometimes they went hungry together. They just went through a lot together. So what they end up doing, they end up building a nice 2-bedroom home on a piece of lot that was owned by his family. So this house there is so nice. He even offered to marry her. He married her, and 2 days later, he was out with another woman talking about her like a dog. And she was the same age like him when she met him. She was 28, he was 28. And they stayed together for 15 years. And right now, she's crying on the Mix Up Boss show that she said he wants her out of the house that she built up because it's not her land. And next thing, what I'm trying to tell you females again, do not build nothing on nobody's land if it's not your land together, if you guys didn't buy together as a married couple. This man had his land before, and now that this beautiful home is all built up on the property, he wants her out. And you know what he says? If she does not leave, he's going to chop off her neck. And you know what? If she does not go, somebody's going to find her with her neck chopped off. And then she's asking the Mix-Up Boss, he's giving her opinion. My opinion is, if you already batter and bruise your skin with machete, beat you with machete, and all of the picture that was sent to the Mix-Up Boss, he said he could even show the picture on the screen. The pictures were so bad. He himself as a man was feeling some kind of way about this. The way how the man was beating this woman with a machete, and the way how he was treating her, disrespecting her, calling her all kinds of names, didn't want her. You know what? The man wants her gone off of that property so he can have all of it for himself. That's how these Jamaican men are. I'm not going to say that all of them is the same thing, but each and every one of these stories that I'm seeing, the Jamaican men are very dangerous. There's a dangerous set of men in Jamaica. They're wicked and they're dangerous. If you are in the United States of America, you're in the UK, you're in Canada, and you know this person from a long time, or you're trying to come to Jamaica to find, make sure you do background checks. Take your time to know who you're getting into. Because like I said, these men are not the same type of men. And even some of the older guys are doing this. They had a 1-foot man on the Mix-Up Boss show. He had been married. He just turned 70 years old. He had been married with this lady for 20-something years. He lost a limb a couple years ago doing car accidents, right? And he's still looking for young girls out there. He said he tells them that I only have one leg, I'm married, and I don't have any money. And he said he's still getting the girls. And when he gets them in bed, these are some little graphic areas. He carries, one of those dildos that they sell at those stores. He buys these big old things, and when his his cucumber is not functioning, the girls them don't even know that he has one of those artificial cucumbers strap up on him. And so when the cucumber die off in bed when he's doing with you, he's going in with the artificial cucumber, and you're going all over the place getting all excited. I'm thinking it's a real thing. Because you're so dumb at the moment, and you're so smitten and so taken by this 7-year-old 1-foot man. Yes, he even talks about it. And even the Mix-Up Boss was asking him, so at your age, he said he takes the pills. He was even saying that he takes the pill once a year. And the Mix-Up Boss was even telling him, be careful, because them pills can give you a heart attack. And he talking about he only do it once a year. I have a feeling that it's not once a year he does it. He does it all the time. It's just that he's still alive, okay? And he's lucky so far. So what I'm trying to tell you female, females are, Jamaican men are not what you think they are. And again, they got lots of baby mamas. So when you're up in the UK and Canada and think you're going to Jamaica to go get a nice man, he probably got 10 kids out there for 10 different baby mamas, and he still rolls around with all of the baby mamas then. When you're up here and you said to him, oh honey, you can just stay down by the house by yourself. You see, when you up there, every night he's sleeping with his woman inside your bed. While you're up there in the UK working in the cold, in Canada and America, busting your ass in the cold to think you're gonna come back to make a life with this man. When you're up there, he has his woman, his younger woman in the bed in your home. that you built or that you are building is woman is there with him every night while you up there by yourself working and thinking about, oh, my husband is in Jamaica or this and that. No, it's not your husband. That's what you're thinking in your head is your husband. It don't work like that. The Jamaica culture is like that. I am not going to say that it's every single Jamaican men are like that, but most of them are like that. But because you women are so stupid, if the men, them, whatever the men can come and tell you guys in the years, they be telling you all a bunch of lies. And once you're gone, they be laughing at you with your younger woman or whatever woman they have inside of your home. Living inside of your home while you there in America, Canada, and the UK. They're living in your home, cooking in your home, sleeping in your home bed, making love in your bed, enjoying your home while you up there working and you're thinking that you got something good going on. You got a husband in Jamaica. You don't have a husband in Jamaica. You don't have a husband in Jamaica. Or you don't have a man in Jamaica. Once you leave and fly up on that plane and get where you gotta go, that's somebody else's man, not your man. Just consider that. And remember what I tell you. And do your research. If you think I'm kidding, one of these days, I know a lot of you who are watching my videos, a lot of you, you've got husbands, you might have husbands, boyfriends or whatever, and you guys might have a home in Jamaica that you've built. And you put somebody there to stay, your man or whatever it is. You know how you're going to catch him? Come down unexpectedly. Book your plane ticket and come down unexpectedly. And pull up at the house and see what I'm trying to tell you. As soon as you come down unexpectedly, don't let him know you're coming. And you knock that door, you're going to see another woman right inside of your bed. And if you're not careful, you might end up losing your life at that moment from you finding out the truth. You might end up losing your life at that moment if you do not play your cards right. Because once you come catch him with the love of his life right there, he's gonna tell whoever it is, he don't know who this woman is. I don't know who she's coming knocking at my door. And he might come out with a machete for you showing up and causing disturbance with his queen at home. That's how Jamaican men function. So if you want to be a fool, stay up in America, Canada, and the UK, and send them all kinds of $1,000 to Jamaica. Send it down here. Send all kinds of, as that happened to my mom before. My mom was in Canada, building a house in Jamaica, okay, with the ex-husband that she left down. He was building the house. And he turned around and built that house and took it away from her. Took it away from her. Took it away from her. And she couldn't go down there and say, ooh, this is my house. No, because he built the house and she left him. And he felt, okay, all right, since you left me, I went to Canada, I'm entitled to this. Plus, I'm the one that built it. See, all that, this money that she was sending down there, he was building the house, of course, and pocketing the rest. And then when she went down thinking that she got a house down there, she found out that she didn't have nothing down there. So I'm telling you, Jamaican women, be smart. Stop being dumb. It's not like that anymore. Jamaica has changed. Jamaica have some of the worst scammers there. Believe it or not, I am not going to tell you the whole Jamaican people are scammers. No. But majority of these men already know about these women and already know how to pull you guys' heartstring. They already know how you guys function already. And they're out there playing you guys. And you guys are buying to it and walking right into the lines then with the mouth right open, right this. You're walking right in there like a chicken without a head. Oh yeah, I'm going down. Ooh, I got a nice man in Jamaica. He's young. Oh, all my friends I'm gonna want, they're gonna be so jealous. Oh, because I've got a nice young boy down there. You don't have nothing. You don't have zing. You can't even go down, go play. If you think I'm kidding, if you think I'm lying, leave from there, book a ticket and come down unexpectedly and see what you're gonna find out. Do it for yourself. And all of you white women, you guys are getting used double time because you don't even know the culture of Jamaica. You guys are getting dumb, especially if you guys are married to them. They're gonna play the cards so right. They're gonna wine and dine you. Oh yeah, you didn't hear about Jamaican men love? They're gonna love you guys till you guys can't love no more. Until when your head and your eyes fall out of your head. Because you're gonna believe, oh, I've never had anything like this in my whole entire life. But there's at the end, there's going to be a big surprise for you. Anyways, guys, like and subscribe, and I will catch you in another one and just another video like this, guys. Okay? Like, subscribe, comment, share. Bye-bye.